Yo, what's good YouTube? Villain back with another video. Now, I know I said that my next video was going to be the how to roll a waxwood, which I got it filmed, but we just gonna take a slight detour today. So basically today what I wanted to do was do my top 5 favorite movies of all time. Now, if I'm thinking of like some honorable mentions, then I'll put them on here. But I don't know how copyright works. I'm trying to turn the TV down. But so yeah, if I think of any honorable mentions, I'll add them. But for now, we just gonna stick to the top 5. Now, I always give a disclaimer. I apologize in advance if my kids are making noise, or if you guys hear my washer dryer. I try not to wash as much, but we got kids, so that's just what it is. Now, a lot of these, let me see. I would say 3 of these are around the same time frame. And then the 2 probably, they're not far off. The last one is, which would probably be, I'll start first, so I'll probably go from 5th to 1st. So, yeah. Which I don't know what this will say about me, my favorite movies, but we gonna see. We gonna see what you guys think. I'm not really a big movie guy. I like TV shows and YouTube, so a lot of the movies that I watch, they came from a certain time period, because that's when I was interested in movies the most. Up until I got to a certain age, to where I was more interested in like YouTube, things of that nature. So it is what it is, but you know, gotta start back like this, you know what I'm saying? I actually got a waxwood now with the filter on it. And you know, I got a good old torch. It's crazy because I couldn't find my actual lighter, but I forgot I had this torch. I think somebody stole my lighter. Pickpocketers. But it's all good though. We're gonna make it work. We're gonna make it work today. And these actually, I don't got the pack, but these are actually those Zaza backwoods. Now, knowing me, if I think I said this in the previous video, I like to try every backwood flavor at least once, to be honest with you. Just being an avid backwood smoker, I at least like to try them and give my opinion on them before I basically shun them, I guess, in a sense. But these are good. They don't have no taste to them. They were all dark, 5 out of 5 pack. So one of the rare instances, Backwoods got it right. But yeah, good smoke. But of course, the leaf don't matter if you don't got premium flower. You know what I'm saying? Treat. You know, don't be smoking bullshit. Don't be smoking mids, bro. We too grown for that. You know what I'm saying? It's good weed everywhere now. So, on to the list. At number 5, and it's not like my least favorite movie. It's just my least favorite of the 5. So, number 5, we got Django. That came out in 2013. That's probably the newest. That is the newest movie I have on my list. Now, Django came out at a time for me. This was the year after I graduated high school. So this is 2013. I was hanging out with one of my homeboys. You know, I try not to say names, so I'm not gonna say no names, but I was hanging out with one of my homeboys. We went to his house, and at the time, I didn't really have like cable or like stuff like that. Like I had like internet, but that was just on my phone. But I ended up going to my homeboy's house, and we ended up smoking or whatever. And I just remember being high as fuck. And we went into his living room and we watched Django, and it was just so like, like they did a real good job with balancing like the comedy aspect and the like how serious it needed to be, because like the quotables of that movie are like second to none. Like every time I think of Django, I'd be like, "This nigga on a horse," or when they came to one of the plantations, and he was like, "Yeah, so you know how we treat so and so? I want you to treat him like that." And then the girl that was a slave, she was like, "You want me to treat him like a white man?" And Leonardo, he was like, "That's not what I said." But it was just they did a great job with that film. They did a great job. Everybody did an excellent job in that film. So, number 5, Django. Number 4, ATL. Now, this came out 2006. Now, at this time, like literally from like 2003 up to like 2015, 16, T.I. was my favorite rapper. So of course I'm gonna go see ATL. And I got family from Atlanta, but the last time I remember visiting, I was like a little kid. Like I wasn't old enough to like remember like me seeing like landmarks or doing something extravagant or making enough memories to like, oh dang man, that was a good time in Orlando. Orlando, Lord, Atlanta. So like just seeing that, like bro, so this how Atlanta is? Like, at the time, this 2006, I was in middle school, so the way they dressed, like that was everywhere. Like we all dressed like that, like big baggy everything, like shorts, shirts. It was all like we all had like baggy clothes, so that I kind of was used to seeing. But they just reminded me of family. Like they did a real good job because they had like landmarks, of course. They had the Cascade in there. They had things of that nature. They did a real good job. He's like, "I'm not your kid. I'm not your child. Why I gotta be your son?" Like, it's so like again with Django, like it's so many quotables, and I think that's what certain movies stick out to me because like they can be quoted like so much. But again, that was a great movie. I was never big into skating. I knew how to skate. I could hold my own, but I wasn't like the best skater. But seeing that dynamic was pretty cool. Seeing the dynamic of the brothers, how one brother was trying to be on the straight and narrow, or was, doing the right thing, and then the other one was doing the right thing, but was influenced by the money, of the streets. So you had each one of their friends. Jason Weaver, excellent actor. Jackie, excellent actor. I forgot the dude who played the New York dude, but excellent actor. They had Monica in there. You had Big Boy, excellent actor. You had dude from the Goody Mob in there who was getting his goals done. Great movie for me. Very nostalgic. Takes me back to middle school. Takes me back to simpler times, man. So number 4, ATL. I'm gonna speed up because we already at 10 minutes. All right. So number 3 is Blue Streak. Now a lot of y'all may or may not know about this one, but Blue Streak was a movie that came out in 2001, if I'm not mistaken. 2001, 2002. It had Mark Lawrence in it. It had Owen Wilson, Dave Chappelle. How can I forget Dave Chappelle? Basically, he was a con man, got locked up. Basically, hid this diamond somewhere in a basically a working site. Like they were constructing a site, so they hid this diamond. They stole this diamond, hid it, got caught before they could retrieve the diamond. So fast forward years later, he gets out of jail. They build the police substation where that diamond is. So he pretends to be an officer to basically retrieve that diamond. Like, and it is just so funny. Dave Chappelle's hilarious. Martin Lawrence is hilarious in that movie. Blue Street. If you guys never heard of it, give it a watch. It's a very funny movie. Very good movie, man. Yeah, Blue Street. So number 2. See, I'm talking too much. Number 2, Friday After Next. Now, for people my age, so you can guess if I haven't said it anywhere, I graduated high school in 2012. So, do with that information as you wish. So you can guess my age around there. So like me being a black dude, and I'm not like hood. I lived in the hood, but I wasn't like hood. You know what I'm saying? But like growing up in the hood around black people, and y'all share some of the similar like interests, things that top like things that come out around that time, or so on and so forth. Friday After Next was basically our yearly Christmas movie. So like me, my mom, my auntie, my sister, and even my grandma at times, like that would be our Christmas tradition. Like every day around basically the week of Christmas, we would watch Friday After Next at least once and would not get tired of it. Like it was basically our Christmas movie. Like there's so many Christmas movies that families watch like together, like as a tradition. It's plenty to choose from. It's plenty to choose from. You can go from the Home Alones to the ones, the Santa Clauses. You can go, Grandma Got Ran Over by a Reindeer. Like you can go anywhere with a Christmas movie, but ours happened to be Friday After Next. And the first thing I remember, what you doing in my house? Eating a big ass sandwich and shit. Like, that movie was so funny. Like, especially watching it highlight, bro. That movie is hilarious, bro. Mike Epps, of course, Ice Cube, Johnny Witherspoon, R.I.P., D.C. Curry. You got the 2 crackheads that was stealing. You got Kim Whitley. No, not Kim Whitley. She's in Next Friday. You got some more. You got Craig Mama. You got Cat. You got Terry Crews. Excellent movie, man. Funny movie. Now, number 1. My favorite movie of all time. It's How High. I mean, for obvious reasons, right? But mind you, this movie came out in 2001. I was probably 7, going on 8. And when I tell you, this is probably my most quotable, like, of all time. So many things you can quote from that movie, bro. Like, and it'd be hilarious. Like, that shit on your lip got some shit on his lip, dog. Like, a white man teaching African history, that's some old bullshit. You East Coast? I far East Coast. Like, what the fuck is your problem? Like the bicycle whole scene, like, and then going back to it now, being an adult, you know, probably having a blunt or two, and just watching it for the the masterpiece that it is while being high. Like, it's like one of those movies. Like, I can't believe I left off Half Baked. I probably replace Half Baked with Django, but a movie like Half Baked, a movie like Mac and Devin Go to High School, like those movies where they're way more enjoyable when you're blow, bro. And that one is definitely the one. I'm like, it has all the foolery that you could want in a movie like that, bro. Like, all the foolery that you would want in a video, in a movie, especially while you're high. How High has it. It's literally in the name. It was made for you. But like I said, Half Baked is another one. I say Pineapple Express, the scary movies, like 1 to 3. Those are good movies. I like the New Edition movie that came out. That was a good one. That was a great one. I like Vantage Point with Forrest Whitaker. That was a good movie. I don't know. I like decent movies, but I don't really watch them like that. Like, I'm I'm a YouTube child. Like, so I'm more into YouTube these days. But we 17 minutes in, man. It's already long enough. Appreciate y'all. I'm gonna finish this. I don't know if you can see like the wax on that. It's beautiful. So on top of it, burning slow because it's a wood. The wax is definitely gonna give it that slower burn. And I'm gonna be stupid hot, but I'm true to this, not new to this. So it's Sense the Villain. I appreciate y'all, man.